If an Arkham Asylum prisoner was given a job, what do you think it would be? Don't even answer it, because this ain't about you, blood. I think teacher would be first on the list because it's the only job that'll allow a lunatic to plot on kids verbally and get away with it. See, early in school for me, I was naive. I was under the assumption that all teachers were equally good, had their heads on straight, didn't check out of an insane asylum because that was all I was assigned to growing up. Shoot, I already had it rough with the students I breathed the same air as. So when I came to school in the early days, I thought the only people that could save me from my suffering were the teachers. Until I ran into the ones that love putting me in a blunt. See, teachers, just like students, literally have the power to either help you retire a nourished hero or turn you into a villain that wrestles a bat in spandex every night. So when I got my first douchebag teacher, which are pretty much just mentally unstable bullies that get power and a paycheck, every day for me after that was agony. Cause as soon as I stepped on campus, I turned my head to the east, smoke. I turned my head to the west, smoke. Oh, you thought cause you walked in a certain class, you would save me, ho? No, smoke. And that opened my eyes and made me realize all teachers are not equal. This had me worried on the first day of school each year because it was a hit or miss. I didn't know if I was gonna get Jariah or Miss Foul. Glad. I had cool teachers, strict teachers, rebel teachers, teachers that probably rolled a blunt before class, teachers that never did their job, teachers that I don't even know how they even got the job. So many teachers that I could handle except for the douchebags. I would always sit and think to myself, I don't know who the frick gave Yzma a job application, but they need to be neutered. Oh my gosh, I need some fairy godparents so Mr. Crocker can catch this Jorgen Von Strangle. Back in middle school, I had the science teacher. We're not gonna use her real name. We're gonna call her Miss K. And Miss K, congratulations. You just earned yourself a ratchet smite at the round table of roast for the second time. If you don't get your letter P body built, 7 o'clock street light, T-Rex baby arm, Mike Wazowski, VeggieTales reject, thumb with a glued lace front wig, long titty plank from Ed, Ed, and Eddie, Kangaroo Jack, wanna be black, what's that, a hat, built behind the frick up out of here. That was the most accurate description of what she looked like in the most disrespectful way I could possibly put it. Why did I do it this way? Because I didn't know how to do it back then when she was disrespecting and embarrassing me for absolutely no reason. Thanks, Miss K. Now I'm gonna take that pain from a decade plus ago and make some money off of you. Again. Miss K, for some reason, will always, and I mean always, try her absolute best to roast and embarrass me in front of a bunch of 14-year-olds, which would always piss me off because it worked. Shawty must have not got love at home from her hubby or something. And you know what? I understand, because if I had to make sure kids on the block got home by 7, I'd let my frustration out somewhere else too. And what annoyed me even more was the fact that she did it in front of my biggest crush at the time. We're not going to use her real name. We're going to call her Wendy. At the time, me and Wendy were two 14-year-olds that really got along with each other and flirted a lot in class, which I don't even know what she saw in me, bruh, because I look like Randall from Monsters, Inc. Why would the baddest shorty in the entire school at the time flirt with an aquatic life form anyway? I don't know. Maybe she wanted to pet. Oh, brother. I don't know about you, but I don't want to get punked out by the deformed librarian from Monsters, Inc. in front of the future love of my life. At that point, you playing with my prepubescent, one pube, skint face, bird chest having masculinity. Miss K couldn't stand us cutting up in class, so that only fueled the fire and made me even more of an easy target. She did all this all the time for no reason until she found a reason, which was her killing me and Wendy's vibe. I don't know who had more beef, Kendrick and Drake or me and Kangaroo Jack, Miss K. So one day I'm in science class, right? I get my test done, give it to Miss K. Sit back down 15 minutes later when everybody's done. Miss K tells us she gonna call us all up one by one to see our grades so we can socialize during that time. I ain't want to talk to nobody, even Wendy. So I slide to the pencil sharpener, minding my own business. Next thing I know, and I wasn't surprised, I hear a pipsqueak.
Hey, yo, what the
But what the hell,
I
boy?
beg your
What
pardon?
do you mean by that?
I'ma put something hard between her eyes, and I ain't talking about this. Silence. Now is not the time. I turn around, everybody dying laughing. I mean, everybody. I had two options. Roast her back and risk going to alternative school because I know she's gonna abuse her power because she can't take what she dished out. Or let it slide and avoid adversity with no consequences, but ultimately look like a hoe in front of Wendy. Who got threatened with alternative school because she couldn't take a roast back? This guy.
I got 2 Bibles in the back, finna shake the room. Knowing the Messiah coming back, he gon' make it boom. I can feel the presence of the Lord when we come in twos. Me and on my house, sir, yeah, you do what you choose. Bringing out the scriptures to the church, they belittle me. Blood of Christ flowing through my veins, I mean literally. About to go and really spread the word that he giving me. Young boys running with the scripts like it's Little League.